Hi, everyone, and welcome to Walmart's holiday webinar. I am so excited to be here today to talk about holiday at Walmart. It's one of my favorite seasons. I feel like during this webinar, you're going to learn a lot of amazing things about how you can level up as a creator, but also how Walmart is enabling you during this season. So, for the next 20 minutes, sit back, get yourself a cup of tea, and allow me to walk you through holiday at Walmart. So, an agenda to guide us, we'll do some introductions. I'll talk about who I am. We'll give an overview of how Walmart is thinking about holiday. I'll share some creative guidelines that will help you as a creator make content efficiently during this season. And then we'll share some social hacks to help level up your feed. Before we get into any of the content, just want to share this embargo and confidentiality agreement. All the information shared in this presentation is confidential and proprietary to Walmart, so please don't share any of it outside of this webinar or on your social feeds or ahead of any embargo dates that you see listed here. So, a little bit of an introduction. My name is Lala Fevrier, and I work on the Walmart Influencer Affiliate team. And this team is specifically tasked with enabling creators like you with all the amazing things that are happening at Walmart. So, we'll share details about upcoming product launches or any services that we're providing. Really, my job is to arm you all with information on how we're thinking about things as a brand and how we're making it easier for everyday customers to shop. So, we figured that it would be best to share some of the things we know as a company when we're thinking about planning for any campaign or any upcoming season. Holiday is a big deal for us at Walmart, and so we figured this is a good time to share the inside scoop about what we know shoppers are experiencing during this season. So, beginning with this number one kind of insider is that insert your camera click because shoppers are screenshotting and saving posts to shop for later. So I am guilty of this. I will screenshot something and I'll save it because I want to go back and look at it, or I'll save it because I'm sending it to my mom so she can get me for Christmas. Because this behavior is happening, we think that this information will help you as a creator think about the types of content you're building. Maybe a collage would work really well because people are going to screenshot that and share it. So we even ourselves on all of our branded social are thinking about how can we make our content better for screenshotting since this behavior is happening. Another insider tip is that shoppers say they need help in unfamiliar categories and they lean on gift guides for inspiration. There is nothing worse than shopping for someone you don't know what they like, or maybe you have a nephew who's 10 and he's super into tech and you have no idea what the latest tech trends are. Gift guides are the best way to shop because it's essentially me doing the work already to tell you what's really amazing and who you should shop for. And so we think creators are the best people to share this message. You can create curated gift guides for budgets, you can create them for individuals. But because there's a lot of decision fatigue during this period, gift guides are a really easy way to make it easier for shoppers to buy things. And then lastly, 76% of holiday shoppers say that product review videos influence their purchase. I am guilty of this, especially as it relates to the beauty category. If there's a new gloss coming out, if there's a new eyeshadow palette, I have to see how that product works. I want to know if the shadows are really shimmery, if the gloss is actually glossy. So I think that influencers are the best at really taking product and showing how it works in their everyday lives, and also just like giving their honest review of how a product would serve as a gift too. So this is a little bit of the inside scoop, which leads us to how we're thinking about holiday at Walmart because there's so many things happening. People are hosting, they are traveling for the season, but at Walmart we really thought the best focus for us would be to focus on gifting. We really want to make it easier for shoppers to consider Walmart in their gifting purchases. And so there are three buckets here that we've thought about that in and how we think you as the creator can create content to be able to better tell the gifting story at Walmart. Number one is creating inspiration. We know that creators are the go-to folks for inspiration. I basically don't even make a decision without going to search on TikTok or search on Instagram to see if I should buy something or if something's going to look good. And so we want you all to continue doing that and inspiring your audience to um, think about how they're changing up a space or a product they should buy. A good example of this is this creator took a corner in her home and redid it into this like cozy little holiday reading nook. And so that egg chair, that holiday tree that's there, the cozy blankets, those are all from Walmart. And I would honestly never think that we have that wide assortment to be able to furnish a whole space. And so we're encouraging creators like yourselves to really create that inspiration for your audience to show what's possible at Walmart. And honestly, this makes for a really good gift at someone's house too. Maybe you want to upgrade a space in your mom's house or redo her front steps or her porch and give her the gift of decor. Another thing we're thinking about is how creators can be the go-to gift guiders. Like I said, there's a lot of decision fatigue that happens during this time. And so we think that creators do a good job of sharing, like, what's the best holiday gift sets? Maybe it's a gift set for work. Maybe it's a gift set for the pet lover in your life. Curated gift guides make it really easy for shoppers, for your followers to shop during this season. And then lastly, bundling gifts. Again, Walmart has a really wide assortment of products from tech items to fitness products. Literally, you name it, we have it. And so we think you all can encourage your audience to kind of build their basket and bundle gifts together to be able to meet the needs of everybody in their life, from their maybe a grandparent to their best friend to a coworker. I love the way this example shows how to make a complete outfit at Walmart, from the shoes to the trench coat to the socks, really inspiring the audience of what's possible. So we'll dive into the bucket of creating inspiration. Like I said, we have a wide assortment of products, from decorative pillows to updated cookware to cameras for the up and coming content creator. These are all the products that you can share with your audience that one exists at Walmart, but also make really great gifts during this period. My favorite one in this kind of lineup here is the cookware example here. There's a really big trend, or back in the day, my mom used to say all the time, like, you have to hide all of your cookware. They cannot be on the counters. It's going to make the counters look cluttered. But I would argue that nowadays people are buying beautiful cookware because they want it to do double duty as decor on their kitchen counter. So what's featured here is this air fryer by Beautiful by Drew, which is Drew Barrymore's line, exclusively at Walmart. And that tomato red color is perfect for the holiday season, and I would be honored to keep that on my counter. So maybe this is a great gift for the chef in your life, or someone who's been honestly rocking the same cook air fryer for a long time, and maybe you want to give them the gift of an upgrade. That would make for a really awesome gift, and people don't know that that even exists at Walmart, or that this line is exclusive to Walmart. Another great example of drawing inspiration is during this season, it's time to win the neighborhood and bring out all the Christmas lights and decorative items. I love how this creator is inspiring her audience to upgrade their front porch or their hallway where their tree is located. She has a really nice wreath and some lights and bows on her staircase. So maybe it's you're giving the gift of decor during this season, and you're showing your audience how you can get a complete look during the holidays at Walmart. And then lastly, we have laptops, we have Nintendo Switches, we have cameras, we have TVs, we have a wide assortment of tech products. So maybe you're sharing with your audience the latest and greatest tech finds at Walmart, for the person that loves tech. The next bucket here is, again, creating that ultimate gift guide and making unique product recommendations that are tailored to specific individuals or budgets. There are three examples here, but there's one gift guide for the perfect pet lover, or perfect pet finds for pet parents. I know this season is a big time where people love to match pajamas with their pets, like they get matching pajama sets. So at Walmart, maybe you are showcasing how you and your dog are matching this Christmas or this holiday. Another great gift guide is making it budget specific. We know that wallets can be strapped during the holiday season, and people are really thinking, they're very thoughtful about the purchases that they're making. So maybe you're sharing with your audience tech finds at Walmart for under $300. This creator did a really good job of having a few different budget options for folks, and just really helping make decisions easier during this season. And then the last one is like gifts for teen girls or best kids toys under $50. Like I said, really playing into that curation and making it authentic to you. Like maybe you have a daughter and you are super up on the best toys. Maybe it's a Barbie product, maybe it's a doll or a cozy blanket, but like really show your audience that you are the expert in gift giving, that you know the latest and greatest products, and you know that shopping at Walmart is making it easy for you to shop for your family and gift to your friends and loved ones. And then the last one here, again, about building the cart and bundling gifts. We can really cover gifts end to end at Walmart. Maybe you're gifting a new scooter or a new bike to a loved one in your life, but you can also add the helmet, the lock, and the air pump to your cart, all available at Walmart, and making it a really complete gift. So beyond just the singular item, you're really thinking end to end, like what this person would need and use. Maybe there's you're upgrading your husband's man cave or something. So you want to add the dart set, the candle, the new laptop, all to the cart to really complete the room. Just showing your audience like how to make a complete gift or a well-rounded gift during this holiday season and how Walmart can enable you to have that complete set. Now let's get into some holiday content creative best practices. Even beyond holiday, these are just good creative practices, best practices to consider in general. And as a creator, this is a super busy time for you. I know that you are waking up, editing, you are scripting, you're sending concepts. It is a busy time. So these are some really helpful reminders to just help you make content more efficiently. Number one, prioritize authenticity. Storytelling, voiceovers, relatability. That's what I want to see on my social feed. I'm sure you do too. You want to know the real tea about these products, about the appropriate gifts to give during this season. And don't be afraid to make Walmart a part of your world. I love that the creator example listed here, she was having a soup party, and which is really awesome, first of all, for this. It's getting a little bit cooler here, so I feel like a soup party is definitely what I need. But she purchased her slow cooker from Walmart, and a lot of the decorative items that she had to host this soup party she got at Walmart. And so bring us into your life and show your audience how Walmart is making it easy to do the things that you were already going to do. So we really prioritize authenticity, and we love to see creators who are doing that. Second, these, always having good, high quality production. I think that's what makes things stand out on the feed. So ensuring that you have good lighting, that the audio is crisp and clear. Maybe you invest in a little mini mic. I love little ASMRs with the mini mics, which is also available at Walmart. And then, of course, ensuring that there's accessibility on your videos. Maybe someone's watching your video with the sound off on the train. So having closed captions is a great way to make sure your audience is still watching the content even without the sound. And then, of course, ensuring you have clear call to actions, making sure that links are where they need to be, ensuring that you're encouraging your audience to either DM you to get the link. Um, these are just all production must-haves to make sure your content stands out on social. And then, of course, focusing on trends and creating value. Again, this is a season where people are going to be scrolling on their feeds, they're going to work, they're hosting, they're really, really busy. And so ensure that your content is providing value by maybe sharing tips and tricks of how you can plan the best Thanksgiving, or maybe you're playing into viral trends. Like this creator put together a coastal grandmother gift guide, like showing all of the fun kind of coastal pieces and putting it all together if that's the aesthetic of someone in your life. So really creating value for your audience and playing into things that they're already looking and searching up on social. And then of course, interact with products, share reviews, give your honest opinion of how it's working in your home. I think that's what's going to build trust and transparency with your audience in general, but don't hesitate to do so. And then lastly, an on-site emphasis or really just a digital emphasis. Walmart has an app and it makes it really easy to shop and save for items that you maybe want to buy later. And so direct your audience to shop on the app or on desktop, create an account, and just make it easier for them to shop. And then, of course, make sure your links are easily accessible so they can get to some of these digital places. And then here are some hacks to level up your social feed. Like I said, I know during the holiday season, creators are strapped for time. They have to make a lot of content. It's going out very quickly. And so these are three areas that we thought would be helpful. Maybe you're a creator who's like, I really need to increase my engagement. My audience has been a little bit quiet and I want to hear from them. Create an IG poll on your story and have your audience play a game of this or that, maybe Christmas wish list edition. This creator put a travel edition example of this, but she's like, If I had it my way, maybe I would want to stay in a beach villa or a cozy cabin. But it's just enabling the audience to interact with your content in a meaningful way. And so think about the ways that you can do that very easily with a poll. Maybe it's you're building the gift basket for a coworker and you have your audience pick what should go in the basket and you have a poll running. Really great and easy way to increase engagement on Instagram. And then let's say you're like, I don't have time to make a video. I would have to edit, I have to film, all the things. Collages are such an easy, quick, and fast way to get content out. I love how this creator essentially made a collage of like the perfect under $100 gift guide for a woman in her life. You can do that on an IG carousel, or you can even do a TikTok photo slideshow where people are swiping through to be able to see all the products they should purchase. This again is really easy, quick to make, easy to post, and honestly saves you time if making a video isn't something you have time for. And then lastly, maybe you want to hop on live and have like direct engagement with your audience. I think a fun way to do this is maybe you're building a gift basket live and you're talking about each product that you're putting in the gift basket. Just giving an opportunity for your audience to ask questions or share opinions on products. And it's just a really good way to get direct with your audience. And that's all I have today for everything that's happening at Walmart for this season. If there's anything to take away, it's that Walmart really wants to be the number one destination for all of the gifting needs for you, for your friends, for your family. And we really feel like creators are the best people to extend that message. We're really thankful and excited to be partnering you with in any way. And we're even more excited when we see social content that is about Walmart and how we've made things easier in your life. So, wishing you all a happy holidays. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Happy holidays.